everyone, good morning. Welcome to Be Inspired. By using this channel, I am creating some educational videos based on the subject maths. Along with the educational videos, you have some puzzles and you can calculate mathematics very fastly by using the maths tips which I prepared. So please share, like, subscribe my channel. Hi kids, welcome to maths class. So in the previous classes, we just practiced how to do word problems and what words will come and what word will come, which will like the addition, subtraction, or multiplication, division we done. So in our previous classes we completed all the word problems, and now we are moving on to a new topic called estimation or approximately or round off. So without getting late, let's get started the video. So what is this estimation and what we have to do, that all we'll see now. News. India drew with Pakistan in a hockey match watched by 51,000 spectators in the stadium and 40 million television viewers worldwide. Wow. Okay. Approximately 2,000 people were killed and more than 50,000 injured in a cyclonic storm in coastal areas of India and Bangladesh. Over 13 million passengers are carried over 63,000 kilometers route of railway track every day. So like this, we are going to listen so many different kinds of news. So what he's saying here, can we say that there were exactly as many people as the numbers quoted in the news item? For example, in the first one they said 51,000 spectators. Exactly 51,000 spectators and 40 million viewers are there watching? Obviously not, right? So the word approximately itself shows that the number of people were near about these numbers. So clearly 51,000 could be either 50,800 or 51,300, or it may be 51,400 also, but not 70,000. It should not more than that. That is the meaning of approximately. So what here he is saying, approximately means is nothing but it is very near to a number which is very near to 50,000, 51,000. But it should not be like, for example, instead of 70,000 is there, but we will not say that that is 50,000, right? So that's what they are saying. Similarly, 40 million implies much more than 39 million, but quite less than 41 million, but certainly not 50 million. Whatever I said, the same thing he said here. And what is the next thing he's saying? The quantities given in these examples above are not exact counts, but are estimates to give an idea of the quantity. Discuss what each of these can suggest. So what he is saying, always we will not use, for example, if I have in my pocket, if I have 1 rupee 49 paise is there, what I will say, yes, I have 1 rupee. I can't say 49 paise with me, right? So approximately I have 1 rupee with me. So means what? Very near to that, but it is not more than 2 rupees, not less than 1 rupee. That's what they are saying. Okay, what the quantity is saying, what the approximate is saying is just it is going to give a rough idea that I have this much with me, I have this much with me. That's what an approximate is going to give, but not the exact counts. Okay, where do we approximate? Yes, we'll get it out, right? Where I can do this approximate? In all the things I have to go for approximate, or in some similar conditions we have to. So what are those things we'll see. Imagine a big celebration at your home. The first thing you do is to find out roughly how many guests may visit you. Can you get an idea of the exact number of visitors? It is practically impossible. Yes or no? If I want to celebrate in my home, for example, I want to conduct a party in my home, I will call so many participants, but really all of them will come? No. What I should do, for example, in this party I thought an approximate 100 visitors will come to my house. So for that 100 visitors I have to arrange all the glasses, food, whatever the thing I want to, whatever the celebration I want to, based on the celebration I'll keep all those things. So in the same way, an approximate, but I can't say that exactly 100 members will come, or exactly 96 members will come, or 85 members will come. We can't say. It is practically impossible, right? So the finance minister of the country presents a budget annually. The minister provides for certain amount under the head education. Can the amount be absolutely accurate? It can only be reasonably good estimate of the expenditure of the country needs for the education during the year. Yes or no? In the same way, we are going to, for example, a finance minister is going to just give something on the education. So he just want to say that, for example, I'm going to spend 75 crores rupees for education. Is he going to spend exactly 75 crores, or it may exceed 75, or maybe sometimes it may cross 77, 78, or it may be less than 75, 74, 73, like that. So that's what they are saying over here. So it should be an exact, because we have an estimate when compared to the previous year. So when compared to the previous year, I have to develop this kind of schools, or I have to improve, I have to improve the food items, or I have to improve the education, so the textbook rate will be more, or I want to give some worksheets for them. So for that, government has to spend some amount, or I have to increase the salary of the teachers. So all these things will consider, and based on that they are going to do this. Okay, so this is going to be a good estimate, because based on all the so many reasons on education, means not only schools, not only teachers, based on the students, uniform, so many things will come under consideration. So they'll consider so many things. Based on that, they will decide, okay, this much amount I want to give for education, this much amount. Whenever budget will, the finance minister is going to announce the budget, what will say that, okay, based on education I am giving this much of amount, based on agriculture we are issuing this much, based on irrigation we are giving this much. So on what basis they are giving, on what basis approximately they are thinking, when compared to the last year to this year, on an approximate, last year we spent this much of amount, and this amount was not good, so that is the reason we are going to spend 5 more crores for that, or 10 more crores for that, like that they will announce the budget. So then in such kind of situations we can go for the approximate. In the same way celebrations are going on, or in our, not only in our house, any other places. So we are going to give an order to anything, so we approximately will give for 10 people instead of for example only 8 members came. So if the food is for 10 people, we can easily sufficient. So in that cases we are going for approximate. What is this? Think about the situations where we need to have exact numbers, and compare them with situations where you can do with only an approximate estimated number. Give 3 examples of each of such situations. So what he is asking here, just in what kind of situations you are going to use approximate, and what kind of situations you are going to use exact situations. So just think and say 3 situations to me. So where we will use estimation, we have so many situations. For example, one is party, one is, for example, if you went for a shop with some money, unexpectedly you thought that the money was less, or whatever the money, how much money I purchased. So then when you go through the items, just an approximately we will count, okay, this much bill, so I can go for one more, I can purchase one more item, like that we will think, right? So that is one situation. And one more situation is, for example, we some friends along 6 friends went for a party, and after the party we just want to divide the amount for all of us. So for example, the bill was 665. What we'll do, okay, approximate, I'll just give 110 rupees based on one person. So like that we will go for approximate situations. And when a test is conducted, or one chain done multiplication, instead of this, okay, if, for example, a 3 digit by 2 digit multiplication is done, what we will do, roughly we will calculate, and we will say that, okay, so 753 multiplied by 56 is there. So what we will do, 75 into 5 we will check, okay, and the final answer is very near to that, we will say that, okay, it is correct. But whereas in calculator, when we are multiplying, we will get the exact answers. Yes or no? Yes. So approximate is the situations where we can use approximate or estimation we will be using. And estimation can be done in 3 different ways. One is estimation is going to done by nearest tens, along with that nearest hundreds also there, and nearest thousands. So round off, that concept we are going to call here as rounding off. So that one we will find out estimation by estimation or approximately. This is the words we are going to use. Okay, so is it clear what do you mean by the word estimation? Means an approximately, we are not going to give the exact number, just we will give the rough figure which is very very close to the exact number. Okay, good. I hope you all understand this today's class. To prevent coronavirus, wash your hands often, wear a face mask while going outside, avoid contact with the sick people, always cover your cough or sneeze. While going outside, wear your face mask, and while coming inside, wash your hands thoroughly a minimum of 20 seconds. Maintain social distance. Thank you for listening.